Went on a double date the other night. We went for sushi. Seen this girl for a little bit. Now, I met up with, so it was her best friend, okay, and then her boyfriend. She's not a big fan of the boyfriend and doesn't want him to be with her best friend. Now, that puts me in a tricky situation, especially for the fact I happen to like the guy. I like the guy a lot. He was a true ball buster, and you're left with a decision, especially on a double date where you don't know the other two. You're going to have to make a decision pretty quick on who you should pay more attention to, who you're going to get more longevity out of. You can't pay the same attention to both of the couple that you don't know. You just can't. One's going to get more attention from you than the other, and it's going to be a tricky decision that you're going to have to make. The problem I had with the girl I'm seeing, the other girl's her best friend, so I want to get in good with her. This way I'm good to go. However, this guy that she's not a big fan of, I'm a huge fan of. I thought the guy was hysterical. Just a true ball buster. And I could always use another friend. So it was pretty quick where I had to make the decision on who I was going to go with. Now, when you go down and you sit down at a table for four, the person across from you, that's your person throughout the night. That's who you're getting throughout the night, whether you like it or not. You could pay attention to the other two, but they're diagonal. It's not the same. You're locked in eye to eye person across from you. Here's the thing with sushi restaurants, and it says everything about a person, because you're gonna be dealt with some really tough decisions that people don't want to make. Okay. For example, the sushi ordering process is one of the toughest things to do, especially with people that you don't know. You got to get the right amount of sushi. Do you start off with the miso soup? Are we doing sake? Is it going to be a sake type of night? Is that the type of direction we're taking this? If you do the sake, can you do a beer on top? Do we have a budget? Is it a pricey place? Is it a little bit nervy if you order the beer on top? Or do we just go a bottle of red? We just don't know. This kid stepped up to the plate, and he made the decisions that nobody wanted to do. And to be quite frank with you, I commended the guy for that. Getting the right amount of sushi is a very tough thing to do. But then the sushi comes out, and you would think that these sushi places, that they do it so often, that they would put a perfect amount of sushi per person. You have 4 people, 8 pieces of sushi, keep it easy, nice even number. It's never an equal amount of sushi. It's always like 9 pieces. And then if you have 3 people, they do an even number. They just always throw you off because there's always going to be that one piece of sushi that's going to be sitting there. And everybody's going to look around and point the finger and say, no, you take that. No, seriously, I'm full. You're not full. It's the first roll. We all know you want that yellowtail, no doubt about it. It's the best roll that's been out there. And everybody kind of looks at each other. Now, I'm one of the guys, and I'll probably take a lot of heat for this. I take a mental note of who took how many pieces of sushi. And everybody probably hates that guy. I'm sorry, it's me. I saw that you already got two yellowtail and 2 California roll, which would mean that I get 1 more California roll, 1 more yellowtail, but nobody saw that I never went for a second California roll. So I should have the right and the option to the California roll as well as the yellowtail, but I can't take them both at the same time because then I look like the asshole. So what I like to do is I'll just point the chopsticks and kind of direct who's taking what piece. You, yellowtail. You, California roll. You've had enough. Take some edamame. We got some more coming. I'm kind of keeping a sushi counter. I am. What do you want me to say? And the kid was dominating. He really was. He was running the conversation. Usually I'm the guy running the conversation. This guy was phenomenal, regardless of what the girl I'm seeing had to say about him. But he was so good that I almost wanted him to have a little bit of a downfall at some point, because it was getting to the point where he was just running the show. So he gets a little piece of sashimi stuck in his teeth. Now I'm sitting across from him. So if there's anybody who should let him know that there's some sashimi in his teeth, it's probably me, being that I'm the guy across from him and I'm looking right directly at his teeth. I just let it go throughout the night. So I'm paying most attention to this guy. I really like the guy. I think I'm going to get a new friend. By the end of the dinner, he comes over to me and goes, hey, man, I really, really enjoyed it. We're saying our goodbyes. I thought I did great with the guy. I said, look, I really enjoyed it, but really would appreciate if you would have let me know about that piece of sashimi. I went to the bathroom and saw it there. How long did you let that go? So, well, if I'm being honest with you, the sashimi came out pretty early, so it was there for a while. So, well, why would you not say anything? I said, I didn't think it was my part. Had it been a California roll, something thicker, maybe a piece of rice, I would have got you. I thought that you could have got through with that piece of sashimi without anybody noticing. If I could do it over again, I probably would have told you about the piece of sashimi. But that's what sushi restaurants do. Double dates can honestly be the worst. But you would think the sushi places would adapt and make it easier on us. You just never know who's getting what piece. Even number of people, they put an odd number of sushi. It's just sheer chaos. My advice to you people, take the chopstick, take charge, say you're taking that, you that. None other of the bullshit. We don't have time for that. Double down on the sake if you have to. Sushi restaurants will say everything about a person.